What if I told you Harley-Davidson just built a motorcycle that looks mean enough to scare your neighbors, handles like a sport bike, and still gives you that pure, raw Harley soul? Yep, the 2026 Harley-Davidson Nightster is here, and brothers and sisters, this thing is not playing around. Welcome back to FastLane Moto. Let's get into it. Now look, the Nightster has always been Harley's way of saying, hey, we can do modern too. But the 2026 model, they didn't just update it, they leveled it up. New engine covers, a fresh attitude, and that iconic blood orange colorway with flat track race graphics that'll make every classic Harley guy do a double take. This is the bike that makes you feel like a legend on day one. Let's talk looks first, because come on, look at this thing. The powertrain is fully blacked out, contrasting matte and gloss finishes with newly highlighted cooling fins that add just the right amount of edge. It's dark, it's aggressive, it screams, get out of my way. You've got that classic peanut-shaped air cover, that flat tank defender line that pulls straight from vintage Sportster DNA. This is Harley heritage wrapped in a 2026 suit. And on the special trim, a West Coast club-style mini fairing up front, wind-cutting, head-turning, absolutely cold. Oh, and that XR75-inspired tank graphic, if you know, you know. That's flat-track royalty right there. All right, let's get to what really matters, the heart of this machine. Under that blacked-out shell sits the 975cc Revolution Max engine, liquid-cooled, fuel-injected, and absolutely torque-hungry. We're talking 91 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 72 pound-feet of torque at 5,750 RPM. That low-end torque pull, you feel it every single time you twist that throttle. And with the 2-into-1 lightweight exhaust, that sound is sharper, more aggressive, more alive. It doesn't just sound like a Harley, it sounds like a threat. The best part, at just 481 pounds wet with a low 72.1-inch seat height, this thing carries its weight low and centered. You're not fighting it, you're commanding it. Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, cool, but what about tech? Harley heard you. The 2026 Nightster comes loaded with selectable ride modes, traction control, ABS, and that drag torque slip control system, so when you're pushing hard, the bike's got your back. The Nightster Special steps it up even more with a 4-inch full-color TFT display that's glove-friendly, Bluetooth-enabled, and supports turn-by-turn navigation. You're not losing the ride feel, you're just gaining confidence. Plus tire pressure monitoring and SHOWA suspension front and rear. This is not your grandpa's Sportster. This is precision. So who is the 2026 Nightster for? Whether you're a new rider looking for your first Harley or a seasoned vet who wants something nimble, dark, and dialed in, this bike speaks your language. It's light enough to throw around in the city, torquey enough to feel wild on the highway, and good-looking enough that people will stop and stare wherever you park it. Harley calls it the new classic. I call it exactly right. That's the 2026 Harley-Davidson Nightster, and honestly, it might be the most complete motorcycle Harley has ever built at this price point. And hey, if this video got your blood pumping even a little bit, hit that like button, subscribe to FastLane Moto, and ring that bell because we've got a lot more fire coming your way. Until next time, ride free, ride fast, and stay dangerous.